host of the Gridiron.
Now, obviously, another one. It seemed like they bring him back every year, like on a one-year deal. Casey Kreiter back 1 year. Casey Kreiter back 1 year. Casey Kreiter. So this was a good one. This was a go. You bring guys. I mean, we're going to be talking about another guy they're bringing back on the cheap as well too. But this one here, Captain Kreiter, they're bringing him back, so that's good. That's it. There we go. All right, Giants re-signed Captain Casey Kreiter to keep the popular team, and he's popular. There was no reason for the Giants to move on from Casey Kreiter as their long snapper. And on Wednesday, they re-signed one of their steadiest and most popular players. Kreiter has never missed any time in his 5 seasons with the Giants, playing in all 84 games. As a leader on special teams, he was voted in as a team captain in 2022 and again last season. In 17 games in 2024, Kreiter handled the long snapping duties on field goals and punts and came away with 5 special team tackles. Jamie Gillen, the Giants punter the past 3 seasons, is set to become a free agent. So kicker Graham Gano has 2 years remaining on his 3-year, $16.5 million contract. Now we're gonna have to keep an eye. I hope they bring the hammer back. I mean, I think he's done well. I don't, the one, if they don't wind up bringing the hammer back, I don't know. I mean, sometimes it's like you let somebody go and then you bring somebody in to replace the guy, and it's like, he really wasn't any better than the guy we just let go. But as I said, we'll have to keep an eye out on that because he could become a cut casualty, or cap casual, whatever you want to call him, because of his injuries the past couple of seasons. His field goal percentage, obviously, because he's been injured, is really plummeted, and they could save themselves a few $1 million if they let him go. So, long-term long snapper, Giants re-signed special teams captain. Shane made sure another contributor would remain in East Rutherford just days before the start of the new league year. Giants re-signed special team captain and long snapper Casey Kreiter ahead of free agency. Notably, Kreiter has been a captain twice before, as voted by his peers, donning the C on his chest in a locker room with legitimate turnover, losing all the guys we've lost over the past few years. Leadership becomes an all more valuable. He might not be a household name, but Kreiter's impact is apparent to those in the building every day. And his football character is his defining trait. Kreiter's durability isn't far behind. After playing 10 games in 2016, he's appeared in every possible game for the next 8 seasons. That journey began with the Broncos, where he earned a bid to the 1 Pro Bowl. But he's since carried over to New York, where he has spent each of the past 5 seasons. We won't pretend to be the foremost experts on long snapping, but it seems reasonably sure that the Giants would want to keep him around, given that he's performed adequately. Among the 23 long snappers with as many special team snaps as Kreiter in 2024, 13 posted a higher special teams grade per Pro Football Focus. 2023, he fared much better. Given the importance of perfection in the special teams department, Kreiter's role is making kicker Graham Gano and punter Jamie Gillen comfortable. Shouldn't be too hard to understand. Moving on from him would be an extra hole for New York to address, and for an organization that has struggled on special teams under head coach Brian Daboll, that's an unnecessary risk. So, very, very, absolutely, obviously one of those guys that you bring in, but he's on the cheap. But once again, you need to have a long snapper, and of course, let's not forget that he was a captain, right? And the constant turnover. I mean, it just, it doesn't really. I mean, I understand, when you're as crappy as the Giants, you need to bring in some different, maybe get rid of some people, bring in some new people. I get that, but it's also very, helpful to keep some, especially some of the captains. I mean, could you imagine if they let Sexy go? Would that make, or like Andrew Thomas to let him go? Or it's like, some of the guys. It's very, very important to keep around. And obviously Casey Kreiter is one of those guys. So I'm really, really happy that they brought him back.